Some time ago, I saw a picture. On that picture, dozens of penguins were rushing and scrambling forward. But at the end of their way was a huge and deep abyss. Beside that picture was such a question. We are rushing from one goal to another, but are we clear where we are heading? Dear fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, 5 years ago, I was one of those penguins. I was working in Kone Corporation as a Java developer, so I was at the very first step on my career ladder. I set goals for myself to become project manager in 2 years, team leader in 4 years, department manager in 6 years, vice president in 8 years, and CEO in 10 years. I thought I had found the right direction, the ultimate goal in my life, which is to climb to the top of my career ladder to become CEO of Kone. I worked hard. I tried to learn all the needed knowledge, tried to gain all the needed skills, tried to develop myself in all the ways needed to become CEO of Kone. And at the same time of my hard working, I went to gym to exercise my body and to yoga to release my stress. My hard work paid off. After 2 years, I achieved my first goal. I was promoted from Java developer to project manager. Although in my project team there was only one programmer for me to manage, but I saw it's a huge success. I climbed one step higher on my career ladder, one step nearer to my ultimate life goal, the CEO of Kone. I started working even harder. However, after 1.5 years, my heart started to beat unsteadily. The diagnosis from the doctor was I had too much stress. So I had to take 2 weeks stress leave because of the stress from managing the one programmer despite of my effort in gym and yoga. At the end of my stress leave, I was refreshed again and happily waiting to go back to work to fight for my ultimate life goal, the CEO of Kone. In the night before I should go back to work, I was sitting in front of my computer, Google CEO. I Googled an old news. In 1988, Gary Guillermo, CEO of Nokia, committed suicide. Starting from the second day, I had to take 2 more weeks depression leave. I was completely lost. You see, CEO had been my ultimate life goal. I used all my passion and energy in climbing towards it. But Gary Guillermo, who stood right on the top, killed himself and jumped off from there. I couldn't accept how come a CEO could also get lost and give up his life. Does it mean that one day when I climb to the top of the ladder, there might be a possibility for me to get lost and jump off from there? Or does it mean that my ultimate life goal might not be exactly correct? I was in deep depression. Then I saw that picture. Dozens of penguins were rushing forward towards a huge abyss. And beside that picture was that question. We are rushing from one goal to another, but are we clear where we are heading? Am I clear where I am heading? I had a lot of goals like to become team leader, department manager, vice president, and CEO. But then what? Do I have a clear direction where to go finally? How can I make sure that the goals I set are on the right track? But what should be the right track in my life, and where should I be heading? During my depression leave, I visited Helsinki Toastmasters Club as a guest. I was astonished. All the people there seemed very happy and energetic. What astonished me even more was this organization is non-profit, from their international president to district, division area governors to club officers. They all work as volunteers. All they enjoy is to provide a platform for people to practice public speaking, to gain confidence in life. And they seem to be committed to their work without any need of stress leave and depression leave. Why? I got the answer from their VP of Education, Sean. In one of Sean's speech, he said, "We live to love and to have positive impact to the world." That sentence lightened my gray mind. Isn't this the direction I am looking for? Well, I had been focusing on I will get, I will achieve. Maybe that is why I also got stress and depression. What if I now turn the direction opposite? What if I focus on let others get, let others achieve? What if I put my effort in helping others and giving? What if I set my life direction to love and to have positive impact to the world? Six months later, I started a new Toastmasters club in the town I live. And naturally, I was the president of the new club. You see, a very important side benefit of changing my life direction was I climbed to the president position just with one single step. And now I'm still a running penguin. I'm still setting and achieving goals. CEO of Kone is still one of my goals. But whatever goals I set, I try to keep them in the direction I inherited from the Sean, which is to love and to have positive impact to the world. And I'm still working hard, but without stress and depression. Dear fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, do you feel sometimes you are also one of those penguins rushing from one goal to another? Do you have a clear direction in your life? If you have been only setting goals without a clear direction, please stop a while and ask yourself where you are heading. Mr. Toastmaster.